What's up, nerds? So I am recording this video today because, well, before I get started, I just want to say real quick that if you like what I do here and you enjoy independent content here on YouTube, please consider subscribing to my channel. Within the past 6 months, YouTube did a old account cleanse and a bot purge or whatnot, and there was some collateral damage. So please consider liking, subscribing, and sharing my videos, and I thank you in advance. So as I was saying, before I got down to business, about 4 months ago, I made a video about Wonder Woman riding lightning. What happened was they put out this 5-second teaser kind of trailer for the trailer for Wonder Woman 1984 for a Brazilian Comic-Con. I was on Twitter and there was that teaser and I made the comment, and I didn't mean anything malicious about it. I just made the comment. I go, is she riding lightning? WTF. And somebody immediately saw red and attacked as if I was being hostile. And they made their comment and everything, and then they started name calling. They called me names and everything, and I'm just like, and of course, as soon as that happened, I went on defense mode and I defended myself. So I got off that Twitter fight. I was fresh off of a Twitter fight, and I made that first video that I'm talking about right now. And I just want to say I shouldn't have made that video right away. I was upset. I was angry, and I took it out on you. If you're watching this and you got angry at that video, then you're the person that I'm talking about. Because me and you, we have this parasocial relationship, okay? You don't really know who I am because you don't really know the people behind the camera. I'm in front of the camera. I'm talking to a camera. So, like I said, we have a parasocial relationship, so you only get my side of the story and everything. But I'm gonna say right now, I'm gonna do this video again. I'm calm now, obviously. I'm in a better mood. I am how I normally am. I'm not upset. I just want to have an adult conversation. And the reason I made that last video, I'm making this one, is because that person in that Twitter fight used the comment more than 3 times. It's in the comic books. And me personally, I am a comic book reader. I still read well, not right now. The quarantine's going on and Diamond Select isn't putting out comic books. And I just want to say, there are levels to fandom. And you may be a Wonder Woman fan yourself. You may love Wonder Woman. But we might have a different level of fandom. And that's fine too. I'm not going to, like I said, I'm not taking away your enjoyment of Wonder Woman. I'm just saying, please don't throw that line in my face. I also want to say, because a lot of people complain, I'm not saying Patty Jenkins can't have her ride lightning, and I wasn't saying that I mind it. It doesn't bother me that she's adding to the Wonder Woman mythos. That's fine. I don't care about that. I just don't like it when Google fans throw the line, it's in the comics, in my face. And then they'll Google image search a picture and they'll throw that in your face and be like, here's proof. No, that's not proof, and this is why. So I'm going to get into the evidence again. Some of this stuff I already talked about and everything. Oh, one thing I also want to apologize for from that video is I called people stupid. I was being a hypocrite there because I hate that when people call people stupid. I find it so rude and demeaning, and I hate it. I hate when people do that, and I did that, and I apologize for that. But I wouldn't call you stupid in real life, so I shouldn't do it here, and I do apologize for that. It's so rude, and I hate it. I hate it so much. So now in getting back to what I originally wanted to put in that post, but in a more civil way. I'm gonna, like I said, here comes the evidence, and I just want to reiterate some stuff, bring some new evidence, and then just leave the floor open for discussion, civil discussion this time around. So here we go. So a lot of people bringing up this photo, and this is the cover for Wonder Woman 225. And they're like, this is her lassoing lightning. This is not her lassoing lightning. I want to bring that up again, okay? In this comic book, a businessman, a business tycoon named Maximus sets out to extract Wonder Woman's charisma and implant it in himself. Now, right before their encounter, Wonder Woman discovers there's a signal that's jamming and many communications throughout the world. Tracing the source of the signal, a bolt of black lightning is shot at her. And I'll explain some more. Just give me 2 seconds. Let me read this some more. Following her wherever she goes. Now, Wonder Woman quickly decides to go on the counterattack using the lasso of truth. She's able to ensnare the lightning bolt. The madness doesn't end there, as Wonder Woman jumps on and hog-ties the lightning and rides it like a cowboy down to earth. Her crash allows Maximus the opportunity he needs to capture Wonder Woman. Of course, his plan is totally foiled and Wonder Woman defeats him with ease. Now, I just want to say, in this comic book, the lightning bolt is black. It's manufactured. It's not really lightning. It's a single lightning bolt, and I just want to say, it's like a lightning bolt shape missile. It's more of a missile than it is actual lightning. So therefore, it's not a lightning bolt. It's not lightning. She's not lassoing lightning. She's basically lassoing a missile. And I just want to say, like, that right there, stop bringing this one up. I mean, you don't have to stop bringing it. You can bring it up. It's just, this is just proof that it's not lightning. It's not lightning at all. So the next one I want to talk about that I talked about in my last video is this and these images of this. Okay, so now this is not a lightning bolt. It is lightning. It is lightning. We should take that back. It is lightning. First off, she's not lassoing it. And she's not writing it in this picture. And as I stated in the last video, this is her flying down to Earth. And the people that bring this up clearly have not read this. This is from Justice League #1. This is the lightning bolt of Zeus, which is a weapon used by Wonder Woman in combat, and it's in several feet in length, and the bolt emits a massive amount of energy capable of displacing several military tanks when struck to the ground. And this is her riding the lightning bolt like you see in many movies like Star Trek and the new Black Widow trailer and everything. They're riding, they're like basically skydiving down to the earth, except she's flying, and she's holding on to the lightning bolt. This is not her lassoing / riding lightning, okay? So I just want to bring that up. And again, if you bring this up, fine, but I'm explaining that to you because I own this comic book, okay? I mean, and everything. And I also own this next one that I'm going to bring up. But I just want to say, like, you can, if you have a solid argument for why those are her riding lightning, I'll listen. Her lassoing lightning and everything, I'll listen. But I don't think you're going to be correct on those, especially those two. You're not going to be correct in my opinion. So you won't be changing my mind, I don't think, in those unless you bring some really solid arguments, okay? So the next one that I want to bring up is, and somebody brought this up in the comment section of my last video, and this is the only one that I will debate you on, and you might be able to change my mind, but it's only because visually it's so ambiguous that you could go either way, and I would accept an argument, and that is for this picture right here, and this is from Wonder Woman #60, and in this, it's a standoff of mythological proportions when Wonder Woman combats the resurrected god of war, Ares. While trying to stop a war, Wonder Woman appeals to Ares to intervene with her, but he thinks the two parties, him and her, should fight it out and resolve it themselves. Now, the thing about this picture is, because the person, they commented, they were like, what about Wonder Woman #60 and everything? And I don't own this comic book in the single one. I own it in the trade paperback, so it took me a hot minute to find it, because in the trade paperback, they don't label which comic book number it is or whatnot. So I had to go and look for it. And when I found it, my immediate thought was, she is not lassoing the lightning. What she's doing is, she's taking the lasso, she's whirling it around like a cyclone, and then she whips it back at Ares. Now, saying that, you could argue either way. In my opinion, you can argue if you said, no, she's lassoing lightning, I'd be like, okay, I disagree with you, but I can see how you think she is lassoing lightning. Now, with all that said and done, let's get down to the nitty-gritty, because a lot of people said this in the comments of that last video. Does it matter? And who cares? You're right, it doesn't matter. Who cares? The thing is, like I said before in this video, I had to make that video because I felt, and I still do feel, like people take comic book readers like myself and they just trash on us. And they say, oh, you're gatekeeping, you're purist. That is not true. I am not a purist in any way, shape. Well, that's a lie. When it comes to costumes in comic books, I'm kind of a purist. But when it comes to like casting or even adding to a mythos like Wonder Woman, that doesn't bother me in any way, shape, or form. It just bothers me when you throw the line, it's in the comics, in my face, like you know what you're talking about and I don't. And in fact, it's the other way around because, like I said, before this whole pandemic, I literally went to the comic book shop once a week. It just really bothers me when people do that. So when I have concrete evidence and you don't, but yet you still think that you can belittle me as a comic book reader, it really bothers me. Again, I want to say, I am sorry about my attitude in that last video. I do think that I should have waited, because I don't know how you are, but if you give me 10 minutes to cool down, I usually calmer heads prevail. And they didn't that day because I was really upset. And I took it out on you guys. I took it out on subscribers and non-subscribers. So, yeah. If you want to check out that video and get all angry, fine, that's fine and everything. But hopefully you'll come to this one and check out this one. All right, so that's all I have to say about that. I've talked way too long. If you stuck around this long, I really appreciate it. If you go ahead and leave all your comments in that section down below. If you like this video, go and hit that like button. You know, I won't mind. If you're new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button. I would greatly appreciate it. And I will see you guys on the next Wonder Woman video. You guys have a good day. Bye.